DSS continues to hold Emefiele, his arrest will become a global issue, according to Aunduaka. According to Chief Michael Aunduaka, SAN, a former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, if the Department of State Services keeps detaining suspended CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, his arrest will escalate into a global issue. The Constitution mandates that anyone who is arrested be brought before a judge within 48 hours, he claimed in an interview with Arise TV. Aunduaka SAN urged the DSS not to go beyond the law and added that Emefiele held a special role within the nation and that keeping him in custody for an extended period of time would be misinterpreted by overseas investors. The DSS arrested the suspended CBN governor just over a week ago, and he's still being held. Speaking on this, Aunduaka warned that if the DSS doesn't follow the Constitution, Emefiele's detention will be a global problem. Let's not lie to ourselves. Who is Nigeria? What are we? It will not be a global problem. Come on. You think the world will now pause and say, oh wow, Emefiele is being held. How can the DSS do that? Do you think that this will now spark protests in other parts of the world? Come on. We generally like to talk, especially, the global community, the international community will hear of this. The International Criminal Court. Please, let's relax, okay? It's like we have family problem. Let's not include the world. And it's for us to actually think and be that delusional to think that the world will now stop and say that, what? At the end of the day, Emefiele should have his connections and should sort himself out. I don't know how it works. I don't know how the whole setting works, right? But for us, feeding this news to us is a narrative for us to say, how can they do this? We really don't know what's going on. And so for us to then engage and then say, why should he be detained? Is it the DSS, almighty DSS? At this point, we need to literally in the hierarchical structure of the Nigerian government, like the DSS and INEC. These two groups, these organizations, you don't underestimate them. At this point, they stand over the courts, they are over the police system, they are, come on now. Almighty DSS, you are saying if DSS does not, when did DSS follow the Constitution? Has DSS ever proven to you that the Constitution follows DSS? The DSS doesn't follow the Constitution? What are you talking about? And I know this individual, all due respect, almighty, due to this, man, God bless you, former Attorney General, former Minister of Justice, a senior advocate. Come on. Okay, so I think if they want us to fall for this, obviously the whole Emefiele issue, I'm not trying to downplay it as if, anything, but the whole political system and the whole Emefiele trying to, with the whole banking situation and trying to, I guess it looked like he was making it hard for, certain people, certain powers. But what if that was all planned? To make it look like as if Emefiele was... And even if it was, whatever it wasn't planned, what if it's just an internal war? What if it's an internal back and forth that we don't know about? What if there's actually beef, as in there's drama, there's beef, and they're actually beefing each other, but the narrative being sold to us is that Emefiele was on our side. Again, I don't know. Everything is alleged, because I don't know. But as a people, how we choose to engage with these narratives is the important part. And as I said, and I'll keep saying, we need to step out of... Nigerian citizen, no. We don't just consume what is being told to us, right? We need to step out. It's just take a step back. Or as I say, bird's eye view. You look at everything. Step out. You are not inside the system. You are not somebody that can be easily provoked. Step outside of it and just look. Does this make sense? the storyline. Is the storyline really matching, right? And with their tactics now, you have an SAN, former attorney general. Like, you then have him, who's with his history or someone of importance, then giving his opinion, and then will now come and give our comments and give our opinions and say, this man is right, this is why I like this man. That's not the point. We're missing the point. The point is not for us to come and start saying, this is no. Because now the narrative here that we're meant to fall for is that this SAM will give his opinion, and not that he's not right. It's just very funny how, giving his position, he's making a comment like it will become a global issue. Sir, who do you want to deceive? Whose energy do you want to rile up? Right? So, I don't know what's happening. And I think it's the illusion of choice and illusion of, what's the word? Perception, or what's the word? It's an illusion. I can say that for sure. But it's the pretense that as if we are giving the right or the platform to then form our own opinions when these narratives are manufactured for us to think a certain way, right? If something is meant to be divisive, that's why it's like we need to step out and engage in meaningful conversations where we can easily sense, his arrest will become a global issue. It won't become a global issue. So for us to step out of the narrative, we can then easily just, erase out, inaccurate statements. Because if this statement is meant to give you hope and say, oh wow, it will become a global issue because of who he is and because he's a former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, no, come on. We can't fall for the same thing again. So obviously the whole Emefiele situation, I mean, I don't know what to say, because it would be engaging in the same rhetoric. It would be engaging in the DSS. We already know them. We know their character. They don't change. They remain the same yesterday, today, and forever. But to engage in these conversations and then talk about how the constitution is failed, how the judicial system is a scam, we are literally just wasting our breath, in my personal opinion. And I think our approach to analyzing news and analyzing what is going on shouldn't be that we are reacting, but, we have a more holistic approach where, we are bigger than what the system is, because we know that it's a scam. What do I think about this in the comment section below? And don't forget to like and subscribe.